Playoff initial rankings came out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, um, I wasn't really surprised. I was surprised at a couple of things, but not really the top. I was surprised for me. So it was what, one Tennessee, two Ohio State, three UGA, four Clemson, five Michigan, Alabama six. I don't remember. I know was it TCU seven,
Yeah. Oregon 8,
Oregon
SC
eight,
9,
SC
LSU
nine,
10.
LSU 10. All right. And so for me, the only one I was really shocked was Clemson being above
Michigan.
Michigan and Alabama. I know Alabama lost, so everybody don't. I know.
That was the only reason that was the only reason why I could see them putting them above them because they got a loss. But ain't no way I would have saw them putting them above Michigan,
Who they lost to?
the number one team.
Oh, okay.
The number one team who ain't gonna make the playoff.
I'm just saying who they lost to, right?
So
Okay, hold on, Quinn. Give me Clemson's signature win. Because that's the problem with UGA too. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't mad at Tennessee being number one. Huh?
Would it be Florida State at this point? Oh, Notre they ain't played Notre Dame yet.
They play Notre Dame, sad.
Yeah,
Syracuse.
Florida State. Yeah, Syracuse, because of what Syracuse ranked when they played them.
We ain't talking about basketball with Carmelo now. We talking about with Derek Coleman and Billy Owens and my man Moulton and them boys. We ain't talking about none of them teams.
Man, at the end
Wireless
of the day,
them boys.
like to me, it don't even matter.
Well, see,
it's all gonna play out.
it does, right? But I just was shocked, especially Michigan. Okay, I can see you say, oh, well, Alabama got a loss. All right, whatever. Michigan been playing some good ball.
They've been playing way more consistently than Clemson have.
That part. Like they've been whopping folks. I think their closest game was to like Maryland, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they put that one to bed late. You know what I'm saying? Like people, and then people be punishing for teams for putting teams to bed late. Yeah. Man, sometimes, hey, it take a little more. Cause like I always say, bro, these dudes out here practicing that they playing against too, dog. You ain't just walking out here running over folks every week in, week out. Like you say, Kevin, right? So that was the shocker to me, especially Michigan, though. Like I say, all right, give me say Bama got the loss. All right. My argument is Bama lost to the number one team, which is Tennessee. But Michigan, though, I ain't see that one, dog. I ain't see him being over Michigan.
I think that's more than anything else because of school.
And then, could we even argue that TCU got better wins than Clemson?
I would have actually put out if anybody, I would swap TCU and Clemson. I would swap them. Because I feel like TCU has a better resume.
I gotta have Michigan in that photo, dog. I just got.
Well, I mean, if we move Clemson to 5, I would swap them at the 5 spot. Well, I have Michigan at number 4, and I would swap Clemson and TCU. I'll put TCU at 5 and Clemson at 8.
But so this is my argument too. So you got Bama above TCU because you value Bama lost to Tennessee, but not above Clemson. Got it. I don't get it.
I think what happens with this committee sometimes is they'll put teams there and they're doing it to kind of justify things that they think will happen in the next few weeks. You know what I mean? Because you know Tennessee and Georgia about to play, so one of them is going to drop, right? Mm-hmm. You know Alabama and LSU about to play, so one of those are about to drop. And then after that, either Alabama is gonna play Tennessee again or Georgia again. So
And
that's
Michigan,
gonna wash
Ohio
out.
State.
Well,
And
Michigan, Ohio State got to play.
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
So I think they put TCU back there because
But
if
Quinn,
they lose
And
them,
that-
ain't no way they can make it. So
That's why they won't come out with no criteria. That's why they won't come out and say what the criteria is.
but okay, listen, guys, listen. Which is, I'm cool with all that, Quinn. But who is Clemson going to play? South Carolina?
and I think
Furman
like-
or something like that? I know they played South Carolina in the last game. I love Shane Beamer to death, but I don't really see it happening. And then do they play North Carolina?
not till
The
not
ACC
till the
championship is on?
ACC championship game, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Which
I think it's all gonna play out. So.
yeah,
But I'm just saying, Clemson ain't going to lose.
they're not gonna lose till they get to the playoff. That's the thing. It's like that same season that
That's why they got him in 4.
it's like that same season where old boys quarterback what's his
Kevin,
name?
though, they playing some bull child, though, Kevin.
What was that quarterback before Trevor Lawrence got there?
Deshaun
Bryant.
Watson.
No.
No,
In between
Kelly
those two.
Bryant.
Kelly Bryant.
You remember that year they made the playoffs with him? This is the same type of team. Like they didn't play nobody that year and they still made the playoff.
That was the year they played Alabama.
Yeah, in the semifinal.
Yeah, I mean,
Right? They didn't play Alabama?
In the semifinal.
like I said, it's gonna play out though, because like you said, Michigan, Ohio State got to play each other. Georgia gonna beat Tennessee, and they gonna drop. So
Here's the thing with that though, Kevin. It's gonna play itself out though, but you're not gonna sit here and tell me that if TCU go undefeated and Clemson go undefeated, I know they're gonna put Clemson in there before TCU, but
yeah, they are.
So let me ask y'all
It'll be
this.
the first time.
Let me ask y'all this.
That's true.
Let me ask y'all this, and we'll get into the actual ball game. So let me ask y'all this. Georgia beat Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
Which of course I hope. If Georgia beat Tennessee and Tennessee went out, Tennessee gonna get in.
They're gonna get in, but see, here's the thing. I feel like this is how I feel it's gonna play out. I don't think Bama lose again. I think
Me either.
I think Georgia beat Tennessee, and I think Alabama beat Georgia in the SEC championship game, which leaves Georgia and Alabama to make it. Alabama, Georgia to make the playoff, and Tennessee is left out.
I think they only took Tennessee out at that point.
So if Tennessee, but then it's this Tennessee argument.
Yeah, they're gonna have a hell of an argument.
Don't matter.
We beat the SEC champion.
Don't matter. So you mean to tell me they're gonna leave the SEC champions out? They're not gonna do that. And
Well, I'm just saying.
Can't leave Georgia out at that point.
They're gonna get all 3 in Ohio State.
They'll blow their playoff off. They'll blow their playoff up right after that.
Because look,
game.
I think 2 years ago, one lost Bama didn't even. What was it? When was the last time Bama lost to Auburn?
Bama ain't never not made it, boy.
And
you talking about that year when Tua got hurt?
No, the year before that.
was the year before
No,
that?
the year after that.
They won the championship the year after that.
I know what you
Stop
talking
acting.
about.
Stop acting like that.
You talking about? No, it wasn't Jalen Hurts' second year.
The only year they did make it is when
he
Tua got hurt.
You talking about the year they made it?
And that was with one loss, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they had lost that year.
When Tua got hurt.
Yeah.
They lost to LSU.
Yeah.
So they didn't make it to the SEC championship.
You're right.
Yeah. So what killed them that year was
But I'm just saying,
Clemson was undefeated.
But yeah, that's the scenario. And that's the same scenario I think happens with Tennessee.
Clemson was undefeated. LSU won the SEC.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, right?
But regardless of who else it is, I'm just saying that's the scenario. I think Tennessee lose one game, but they don't make it. Because, like I said, if Alabama, I personally think Alabama wins out. Right? And I think Georgia beats Tennessee. You can't put a one-loss, you can't leave out a one-loss Georgia. And this is all hypothetical. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All hypothetical because
Because
Alabama
at that
may
point,
lose.
Georgia will
You
have
know
to
what I
win
mean?
against the number one
But
team in the
just
country.
saying, in this scenario,
Mm,
Georgia beats Tennessee.
mm.
Can't leave out Georgia because they got one up on Tennessee.
So if Georgia beat Tennessee and beat Alabama, Alabama can't lose though because they
Alabama
already
can't
lost
lose.
one.
Yeah, they already lost one.
And I feel like for them having that one loss, that makes them desperate. That's why I don't think they lose again.
That's why I'm glad they lost when they lost.
So this what I'm saying. So what if Georgia beat Alabama in the SEC championship? Tennessee get
Then
in.
Alabama's out.
Jordan, Tennessee get in.
Yeah.
It'll be like the year Alabama and Georgia lost to Auburn, and Auburn played Georgia in the SEC championship.
And both of them got in.
Georgia beat Auburn, and Tua should have stayed his ass on the bench. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But
okay.
hey, all hypothetical.
It is.
Gonna play itself out.
I don't the Clemson thing, bro. I don't feel that. You feel me?
A undefeated power conference team they're going to be up there.
But over Michigan though.
Especially that.
But that's going to play out. That's why I said like I'm not even. I don't even really care about it because it's going to play out.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this. Real quick.
What up?
I've heard people making comparisons between this Tennessee team and the 2019 LSU team.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think about that?
They don't have the same. They don't have the weapons.
They don't have nowhere near the weapons because I told somebody I was talking to, I was like, if you go back and look at the LSU offense, at the receivers, at their running back, at the tight end, and the quarterback, I said right now they don't have a running game because LSU had a hell of a running game this season too.
Clyde Edwards.
Exactly, running and catching. And the defensive numbers are comparable right now, but I think LSU had a better defense that season too, especially on the back end.
Yeah, the two receivers on that team, well, actually they had 3 or 4 receivers on that team, but it's 2 receivers from that team who 2 of the best receivers in the NFL right now.
Exactly.
And one I just saw have a heck of a game Sunday. Terrace Marshall was balling Sunday.
Exactly.
Defensively, I think LSU had better players. Yeah. I don't know about from a total team, whatever. Because I mean, you didn't know what Patrick Queen was on that team, right? Patrick Queen. They had a couple linebackers that was really good. Grant Delpit on that team.
He's on that team.
DJ Stingley was on that team. Yep. He was a freshman, albeit, but excuse me, but he was still good.
The only bad game he had was against Alabama that season.
Stingley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I mean, nobody could cover all them wideouts, right?
Nah, yeah. So, it wasn't even against everybody. It was just Monte made it look real bad that season.
Well, I mean, he did that too. You know, I was talking a few weeks ago, yeah, when Georgia played him in the regular season. But I understand why people say that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, people said the same thing about that Florida offense the next year. Remember when they was putting up big numbers with Kyle Trask and then when they played Alabama in the SEC championship. They was and they had kids. The cat from Mobile, just with the Kansas City. Kadarius Toney was on that team. It was another one. So now they was rolling.
Grimes.
Yeah. So I understand why, because of the numbers. But I'm gonna tell y'all something funny. Like when they put all the numbers up the other night, it's not a big gap from like Tennessee to Ohio State to Georgia. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't a huge gap. I was kind of shocked.
You talking about offensive numbers?
Yeah, well, all the numbers. The defensive numbers was a gap because Georgia defensive numbers, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
kind of trump theirs, but offensively it wasn't a real big gap, surprisingly to me. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's the way they strike, the way they score, how fast they score. You know what I'm saying? So but I can see why they compare them. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I don't really like the comparing anyway, right? Because LSU was that LSU team. That Bama team was that Bama team. That Florida team was that Florida team. That Georgia team from last year defensively was that team, right? You understand what I'm saying? So you got Tennessee doing what they're doing now, and that's what they're doing.
Why do we like to do that anyway? Why do we like to compare? And this is not even a different era, but just like year to year, like
I don't know.
Why do we like hypothetical comparisons?
We'll see
that there is not only like there's no answer to that.
None. So that's what I was saying. Remember when I was talking about like everybody comparing this Alabama team to this one or that one or this one? You can't, because the Bama team that won in was it 09 is different from the Bama team that won with two of them.
But regardless, like there's no answer. Like,
but what I'm saying is
find an answer to that.
No, because it's not like like an NBA team that like repeat. For pretty much everything gonna be the same. The coach, the you know what I'm saying? All of it pretty much the same most of the time. But I'm saying like Tennessee is doing what Tennessee is doing. You know what I'm saying? Now it might be some, like I say, I think even if you look at the numbers, by this time, Joe Burrow had like, God, he threw for 50-something touchdowns that year? 50 touchdowns?
Yeah, was going crazy.
Hendon Hooker don't even have the most touchdowns in the SEC. I think Will Rogers got more than him or got more yards or something like that. I don't know, but I know he only has like 20-something touchdowns. Well, not only, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
By this time in that season, Joe Burrow was out of here.
Oh, yeah, he had already locked up the Heisman, especially after that Bama game.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Like I said, I get why they would do it because of, Tennessee putting up a lot of points and Tennessee doing this and Tennessee doing that. But, I think each team it is what it is. It's its own. You know what I'm saying? So with that, right, we get into the matchup this weekend. My dogs.
Oh, forget. Y'all forgot. Have y'all been watching Drake May?
Who?
Drake May, you remember him, Kevin? You remember Drake May? He was committed to Bama. He's at North Carolina. He got 30 touchdowns this season already. That's why I think, start paying attention to him. Because I think when they meet Clemson in the ACC Championship game, I think they may be able to take Clemson out.
I heard somebody saying that, but Clemson defense is pretty good though.
Yeah, but
I heard somebody talking about Carolina giving them a challenge in that ACC championship.
I ain't paid Carolina no attention.
I haven't either.
It's all him though. It's like he one of them QBs that's making receivers great.
I lied. I watched them against somebody, but I won. You know what I'm saying? But I watched them twice, I think. But yeah.
He got 29 TDs and only 3 interceptions right now.
Yeah, I think Hendon Hooker like 21-2, something like that.
Yeah, 21-1 actually.
1. Yeah.
Should have been 3, but we're gonna talk about that.
Because I think the whatchamacallums, like the completions too, Of course, Will Rogers blow everybody out because they throw so many 2-3 yard passes.
2-yard passes.
Yeah. So yeah. I like Will Rogers though. But yeah. So anyway, we got the matchup this weekend. My dogs, Tennessee Volunteers at the crib. Between their hedges, been a lot of chatter, a lot of trash talking. I heard Eric Ainge say playing between the hedges is overrated. They don't really get that loud. It's really not that big of a deal.
See, I don't like Tennessee. I don't like Tennessee or nothing that came out of Tennessee.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of chatter. Biggest, what is it? The first time a game with this rankings coming in, being played at Sanford Stadium, all of the hoopla, all you got everything, right? They saying Clash of the Titans, this offense versus this defense, and yada, right? What y'all got? I'll let y'all go first, and then I'll give y'all what I think and what I hope. Yeah.
Look, I ain't gonna sit here and say Georgia's finna beat the hell out of Tennessee.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
It's finna be, they finna manhandle Tennessee. Like that game, I don't think it's gonna be no question at the end of the day. I think Georgia gonna lead from start to finish, and they're gonna show that they're the better team at the end of the day. I think Tennessee is a cute story. That's honestly what I think they are.
Really?
So Mike, here's the thing, and why I agree with Kevin 100%, which I probably never said again in my life.
Crazy.
But yeah, Kevin is 100% right. And when you say cute, I get what he's saying. So yeah, they beat Alabama, but it took 17 penalties and some very undisciplined play, and the coach didn't want to make any adjustments for them to win at the buzzer, right?
Right.
So this ain't the same victory. And we was comparing them to LSU a couple years ago. LSU beat Alabama. Like, there was no question that they were the better team that day.
Yeah.
There was still a question coming out of that Tennessee-Alabama game just because of the way Alabama played.
I feel that.
And the way I feel like Georgia's going to play, and I know for a fact, Kirby done watched that Alabama-Tennessee tape 5 or 6 different times. And I feel like he got the players on the back end that can run that scheme. And you're going to see them receivers running wide open against Georgia on Saturday. And then on the offensive side, I think you're going to see Brock Bowers have a big game. I think you're going to see Darnell Washington have a big game, and some D. I think that's where they chunk plays will come from, is Bowers and Washington. And then I just think they're going to, like Kevin said, they're going to man him. They're going to run between the tackles, because I feel like even though Tennessee, the back end of their defense isn't great, I don't feel like they linebackers, I don't feel like their front seven is that great either. They just score a lot of points, and they get opportune turnovers like they did against Kentucky, and they're able to score quick.
Hey man, it's just a fancy way of saying Georgia better than Tennessee.
Yeah,
at the end
exactly.
Of the day, they're a better football team.
Exactly.
Tennessee, they beat Alabama. Like, whatever, at the end of the day, they have more points than Alabama had. They're not. They play that game again. They don't beat Alabama. I'm telling you, Tennessee is the third best team in the SEC, and I don't think it's close. I don't give a damn what their record, what their ranking is. None of it. They're not beating Georgia, bro. I'm telling you, like, it's not. They're not as good as Georgia.
It's gonna take another 17 penalty game for them to beat Georgia, and
I don't even know if that's gonna be
that.
enough, because they're not gonna get them chunk plays against Georgia the way they did against Alabama.
You ain't seeing that out of
So
Georgia.
So look, now, like I said, I've been hearing a whole lot. I even heard a guy call in on the radio the other day and say that exactly what you said, Kevin, but to Tennessee, he said they that much better than Georgia. They're gonna beat the brakes off them. I'm just telling you what to say.
Mike, that's one of the people we talking about before we started.
Hey, so this I hear what y'all saying. I feel y'all. I think where I give the decisive edge to Georgia's in the trenches, right? I think Tennessee's O-line does a good job, but I think they get the ball off so fast. So I think if you can cover, to your point,
Malachi Stark gonna have at least one pick.
You could get some pressure. You gotta move him off his spot now. You gotta move Hook off his spot. He's standing back there, just standing back there. He gonna fry you, right? God knows, I don't know what Kentucky watched. Because if you didn't know that number 11 is who they looking for, you're crazy.
It was the same thing Alabama was.
But I'm saying, after that, though, Kevin, you can't let him run wild like that.
They just ain't had a force. That's all that.
Man, them folks ain't beating Georgia. Period.
Listen,
I ain't even try to analyze or break it down no more. They not beating Georgia.
Listen,
period.
So I think they get them in the trenches. I think Jalen Carter being back is huge. Nolan Smith being out is huge. But I think Jalen Carter is going to provide, he's going to wreak some havoc. We saw it last week. He was pushing that pocket, and Anthony Richardson is way more scary running the ball than Hook is. So I think if you get him off that spot, move that pocket, and don't allow them chunk plays, I think you can get them because I don't think they can stop that run.
You don't even need all that analysis and all of that, man.
See now y'all acting like me. Y'all acting like me.
I am. I'm telling you.
Listen, I don't feel that they'll beat them.
You'll see a definite difference between the two teams. I'm telling you.
And I think you're gonna see that difference early too. You're gonna
see clearly who the better team. You're gonna see clearly that Georgia's on another level than Tennessee. Tennessee ain't ready for this, bro. This ain't like no resurrection year where Tennessee is back. Nah, this is a cute little story. This is what this is.
Y'all really feel that way?
This ain't no different than a couple years ago when Mississippi State had went on their little run.
Yeah. That Prescott senior season.
Man, please.
Yo, Mike,
they was actually number one in the first college football.
Exactly. Until they ran in the hoop, it was down 20-0 at halftime.
They played them in T-Town too. I remember that.
Exactly.
That couldn't do anything.
Same thing.
Ohio State won that year, right?
Yeah, that was 2014.
Okay.
People are gonna be like, "Oh man, you disrespectful." I don't give a damn. I bet they don't win.
Well, listen, man. Listen, I hope to God y'all right. Listen, I listen, but I do think it'll be a good one, man. Y'all think it'll be a good game?
No, Mike. I'm telling you, man. Look, Mike. Only thing Kirby had to do was study that Alabama tape. That's it. Because the Tennessee have done the same thing for 8 straight games. The same thing. Only thing I guarantee you. Watch that defense, Saturday. Just watch that defense. Just watch it. It's gonna be beautiful, Mike. Just watch it.
Minus them chunk plays, bro. Like, and what higher than half, but what, like 5 catches and 4 touchdowns?
Exactly.
Like
6 and 5. 6 and 5.
Mike,
he caught all 5 of the touchdowns.
Like Hook had 385 yards. 200 of those went to one player on 6 receptions.
And he threw 5 touchdowns. All 5 of them went to him.
That's Alabama fault right there.
Exactly. So Mike, that wasn't Tennessee beating Alabama. That was Alabama not adjusting.
Hey, listen, man. I'm hoping y'all right. I just feel like, for me, the trenches, I feel like Georgia way better than them. And they've been talking about Tennessee front 7, how well they stopped the run. Now, I think a lot of their run defense numbers are skewed because they get so far up. Yeah. Exactly. And people stop running the football. Mike, that's just me.
Mike,
you feel me? But y'all,
listen to me, Mike. Relax.
Kevin, quit looking like that. Y'all
relax, Mike.
Now y'all making me feel like y'all be feeling.
Man. you know how you feel,
Kevin be feeling. Quinn be smiling from ear to ear. Quinn love it when I boost the tide.
Man, it's levels to this, bro.
It is. And that's why I was saying about Clemson over Michigan and Alabama. So I feel what you're saying, Don't get me wrong. I understand what you're saying. And hey man, listen.
I feel like Hooker, once he figures out that he ain't gonna be able to get that ball out of his hands in 3 to 4 seconds, he gonna start making mistakes. So like Kevin said, Stark gonna have a pick, and I believe that we get at least one more pick somewhere else, and it's gonna be comfortable. That's all
I'm hoping they cause 2 to 3 turnovers.
That's the term I'm looking for. That was the word I'm looking for right there.
It's gonna be
comfortable.
Georgia will win comfortable. Okay. It might not be 58-10.
Nah,
but it's gonna be comfortable.
Yeah,
when that game is over, you're gonna clearly see that Georgia is the better football team. Yeah, clearly.
Okay. I mean, I'm confident.
And here's the thing: you're gonna see that Georgia was the better football team. You're not gonna come out of that game saying Tennessee was a fraud, but you're gonna see a clear difference between the two programs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? But I just want them to be solid. And it's something to be said. I do feel I was telling Shan, my wife the other day, I said, hey, 8 years ago, I'd have been super nervous, right? So when Rick was there, they always had talent. But when them big games came, it seemed like either the bottom fell out or would get to the end and it'd be blunders. It was no in between, right? It would be like the bottom just, oh my gosh, let's get beat to death, or get to the end and a blunder happen. But since Kirby been there, now they've lost some tough games, some close games. They've lost, but I'm talking about it's just the swag different, the confidence different with that guy. And that's no disrespect. Y'all know I love Mark Richt, but I'm just saying it was a shift in the whole culture of the program. So I'm not like, you got the feeling of like, man, it's a big game. But I just feel like, man, with that guy at the helm, dog, ready to ride.
That's why I feel like they gonna be ready, especially on defense. Kirby ain't stupid. Kirby know I need to see what Alabama did, and I need to do the complete opposite.
He gonna get them young fellas. He got to get the. But see this. But like Kevin always say, I think too the Missouri game. This helped, right? Where you struggle, we had to get them young guys ready to go. Some guys had to play. Jalen Carter went out in that game in the first quarter. Boom. You had your back end guys. They had to play. Missouri hit 2 deep plays, right? So now you I ain't gonna say they battle tested, but you've had to play some games where it wasn't so comfortable. Last week, Florida got back into the ball game. What you came out there and did. Come on, man, let's put this one away, right? So
they that team now because they over the hump. They got the championship, so they that team now.
You saw it at times this year. You know what I mean? So I think the expectation though, like Kevin say, people want to say, well, last year they would have just Florida wouldn't have scored, or last year Missouri no way would have got. You know what I'm saying? But it's like Kevin said. Jordan Davis with the Philadelphia Eagles. N'Kobe Dean with the Philadelphia Eagles. Quay Walker with the Green Bay Packers. Devontae Wyatt. Lewis Seen is in Minnesota. Devontae Wyatt with the, you know what I'm saying? So it's a different set of guys, but I'm confident, man.
Mike, y'all had a lot of draft picks, okay?
No. I'm just saying, which, hey, 15, baby, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. But look, y'all give me some skulls, man. Give me some skulls, man.
I want to go 34-17.
Okay. See, that ain't outrageous. That's comfortable, like Kevin said. That's okay. I got you. That's my man adjective, comfortable. I like that though. I like that.
Yeah, I got that same like 14 point spread. I'm going 38-24.
38-24. Wow. That's funny you said that. 38-24?
Yeah. So 14 it's gonna be 14, 17, 21 the whole game. And it's gonna end up.
So That's funny. No, you said 34-17. You said 38-24. I came to 38-27 was mine.
I can see that.
I said 38-27. That was mine. When I came to, I think yesterday I was thinking about it. I said 38-27.
I can see that. I'm telling you, man, Brock about to go off, man. I'm telling you, the middle of that field is wide open, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
telling you.
Brock Bowers was gonna eat, and at the end of the game, 4-minute offense, they're gonna put it away.
Yeah.
Ball.
Yeah, them backs was toting that thing last weekend. Once again, I think they done got that running game. Man, they looking good. Still don't know if AD gonna play. Nolan out. Prayers to Nolan, man. Get healthy, brother. You got bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? Get right. If you can go at the combine, go in there and kill it. You know what I'm saying? You got bigger fish to fry, dog. Appreciate your services, but it's about you right now, and you gotta get healthy for the next phase, brother. You know what I'm saying? So prayers up to that dude, man. But he gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Because he never stopped talking, and he gonna be on that sideline over there, or whatever he got to do. So, but yeah, definitely, man. Prayers to that brother. But yeah, man, big time game. So, even if you're not a Dog fan or a Volunteer fan or SEC fan, man, you might want to check that one out. 3:30 Eastern Time, CBS. You understand?
Yeah, I think the difference is gonna be like defensively, because like you said, Brock Bowers and Lad McConkey and Donnell Washington, Kerry Jackson, all them dudes. Like, what they're gonna do, like, offensively. But I think defensively, like this, I think that's gonna be the difference.
Yeah, I do. I think in the trenches, they just can't hold up. So we're gonna see, man. And then it's at the crib. It's at the crib.
I won't say they're gonna beat the hell out of them, be honest with you, but I ain't
gonna be no dropping goalposts in the river this weekend.
Hey, listen, man, it's at the crib, so that always come attached with something, being at the crib. So, and like y'all said, unless it's just too overbearing, right? If you can't beat somebody, you can't beat them. But I don't think that's the case here. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. So after that one, got another ball game in the SEC in the SEC. Hey man, listen, brother, gotta go down to the swamp, Death Valley.
That is what they call it.
Got the right. Listen now, you got to go down.
It's a fake Death Valley.
Matter of fact, Mr. Well, I got a message from somebody for you. Mr. Jaden Daniels said, "Did you see what he did against Ole Miss?"
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I don't care.
You said that man wasn't no good.
He ain't.
Kevin, he can't get.
Mike, we talking about Ole Miss now. Come on, man.
But he still did his thing.
Okay.
Mike, we talking
no
about
good is a bit of a stretch.
Huh?
I said no good is a bit of a stretch.
All right. So you give him some. You put some respect.
But he ain't that dude.
I'm not saying he Bryce or CJ or Hendon Hooker or who else we got out here that's just
Stroud.
Yeah, Stroud. I said Stroud. Of course, Caleb Williams. Man, I love watching Caleb Williams play football. Jeez. But he has improved, Kevin, from every week. He's gotten better.
Mike.
Quinn.
You don't think you stretching just a little bit right now, Mike?
Quinn, he's looked better every single week.
He's better the last two games, Mike.
No.
Go back to that Auburn game. What did he do?
Auburn game.
Show the true code.
Mike,
listen,
I don't like fool's gold, bro. Like it.
I understand.
In certain situations, it's gonna make you look better than you really are.
But listen, you still have to take advantage of the opportunity in the situation, right?
You do, but
That's all I'm saying. Well, okay, listen, got the ball game. Down in the bayou, right? Y'all coming off the bye, Bama. That is for y'all out there. When I say y'all, this is Q and Kevin's squad. They
Mike,
with the
stop.
tie.
Stop, Mike.
What?
Stop. That Auburn game was October 1st.
Mm-hmm.
They won 21-17. He was 8 of 20 for 80 yards.
It was raining. It was raining, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. We'll go with that.
Hey, man, listen. I'm just saying, the man been playing better ball. But listen, so y'all coming out the bye, LSU coming out the bye. Last time we saw both teams, they look good. Bama look good. Excuse me, LSU look good.
The defense looked good against Mississippi State.
Yeah. So
Offense wasn't that great. But like I said, going into that
see,
game,
y'all ain't never
like
satisfied.
I said going into that game, I didn't care what the offense did.
They scored 24 points in the first half, didn't?
Yeah, they did. I said, I don't care. I didn't care what the offense did. My main focus that game was defense.
Well, listen.
And the guy that needs to be on the field is finally on the field. So,
well, listen. So you got these coming up. Kevin don't think Jaden Daniels gonna do
he
nothing.
don't scare me, bro. He don't scare me at all.
Okay. All right. So listen, I understand. I feel that. But so what's your thought? What's y'all thoughts on this game?
I think Bama wins easily.
No. What's your word of the day?
Huh?
What's your word of the day?
No, they don't win comfortable.
They don't
win
win
easy.
Oh, okay. Landslide.
Like, I don't think, like you saying, like Jaden Daniels played better, but they gonna need him to be a house in this game, and he ain't that. He ain't that, bro.
Need him to be what Hooker was.
You need to be able to go head to head with Bryce to beat Alabama at this point. He can't do that.
Yeah, I feel that.
Mike,
listen,
Mike, right now, how much? So Jaden's what? 6'1", maybe 80, right? We'll just go with that. He's elite rushing right now by a lot.
He is.
That ain't gonna win this game.
No, I'm just asking what y'all think.
Mike,
I think they lose by 3 scores is what I think.
Mike, I know people hyping this game up. It's top 10 matchup.
Top 10.
He's been playing better the last couple of weeks. That's all I'm gonna give him because I'm not gonna give him anything before that.
So it's not even gonna be a game. Is what y'all saying?
I don't think so. And I don't really say that.
You don't.
When it comes to Alabama, I don't think so. LSU don't scare me at all.
No, Mike.
I feel like after this
game,
it's gonna go back to what it was before we were so-called saying that he's playing better. It's gonna go back to that he ain't it. It's gonna look like it looked when they play what was it, Florida State,
Auburn.
I feel like that's what it's gonna look like because I feel like that's what he is.
The running lanes ain't gonna beat up Mike like they've been being for him because he on those design runs because it's great of a pass rush as Will and Turner are. They're great run support too.
Mm-hmm.
So the running lanes ain't gonna be there. And I feel like with Eli, we actually got some sound coverage on the outside. I still like our safeties in this game because they don't have a receiver like Hyatt that can exploit them like that. And I don't feel like it's not them, Mike. I don't know what else to say.
Quinn, I ain't tripping. I'm just asking.
This is what I honestly feel about GameDay. He's one of them one read guys, one of them one read quarterbacks.
And take out.
Those quarterbacks you can make look extremely bad, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
If you one of those quarterbacks that can't get to your second read, you're prone for bad games, and I feel like that's what's gonna
Okay.
happen.
So I feel y'all. I feel like I don't know. LSU defense, like I don't even know if they got enough anyway, but I don't think the offense can help them out enough. You get what I'm saying? To like keep them off the field.
The only hope is Bama have the same amount of penalties they had against Tennessee. That's the only hope they got.
Because they've been playing bad on the road.
That's the only hope they got,
bro. Okay. All right. I think it'll be about, so this is my score. $41-13.
Wow, that's about what I was going to say. I was going to say 48-13.
48-13? 41-13. What you got, Q?
$45-17.
45-17? Okay. All right. 40. So I say 41-13, 45-17, 48-13.
Maybe 20, because they'll get a garbage touchdown. But this game ain't gonna be in question.
I don't see 20.
This ain't the team everybody think it is. This ain't gonna be the game everybody hoping it's gonna be.
Nah, and you dealing with a focused Bama.
Exactly.
At number 6, know we gotta win everything.
And I like everything I've heard in the interviews coming off the bye week, especially from Bryce, because he done got arrested and he sounds better, and he sounds like he feels better about the team. So hey, they ready to roll. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's gonna be 2 no doubters Saturday.
Okay. All right.
Ain't gonna be no changing of the guard.
Hey, listen. I'm here for it, bro. You already know it. So look, real quick before we move on, I told y'all boys, Bo Nix was gonna eat that Pac-12 conference alive.
Hey, look, man. Ain't nothing I can say about it. He ain't at Auburn no more, so I'm okay with it.
I told y'all.
But he lost me when he said that if they played the game again, that they would beat you. He lost me when he said that.
Listen.
I mean, I understand you confident and you feel good and you playing better and everything, but y'all got beat 49-3, and it could have been 69-3.
Look, man, that man speaking in his truth. You know what I'm talking about? That's how he feel, dog. I don't know, but I told y'all he was gonna eat them up. They can't do nothing with him out there.
He shouldn't have Auburn in the first place, man. I know he felt like he had to go to Auburn because of his pops and everything, but he probably shouldn't have in the first place. I mean, I don't care. I'm glad he didn't use trash enough. I feel like everybody with that trash.
Listen, man. Like I say, I knew he was gonna tear them up. I knew it.
I think he'll be in New York.
No, I don't think it's room.
Oop.
Nah, bro, them 3 boys got that on lock. And if it's 4, it's gonna be Hendon, CJ, Bryce, and Caleb Williams. And I was gonna say, you said Michael Penix. Y'all was talking about Michael Penix. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he ain't done that much. Yeah, I mean, he been balling. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
I just hate they're gonna play USC to the championship.
Hey,
That's gonna be track me.
real quick though. What's homeboy? I can't pronounce his name. JT Tumala from Ohio State.
No, just call him JTT. That's what
JTT.
Yeah.
JTT.
Bro.
Whew.
Talk about a one-man record.
Yo, that boy was out there like Lawrence Taylor or something, bro. Jeez, Lou. Man, I was, hey, man. He had a day, bro.
I was so hoping Bama got him. They
Dog,
got
listen.
him a little bit.
Listen, bro, this man had 2 interceptions, a pick 6 for one of them, a sack, a forced fumble, a fumble recovery. That was insane, bro.
That dude was everywhere, man.
Yeah,
that was the 12 Palomalu game right there.
Yeah, man, that was incredible, dog. But shout out to JTT, man, Ohio State, brother. You did your thing, dog. Man, round of applause.
I feel like if it weren't for him, they probably would have lost that game.
Absolutely. He was going insane, bro. Yeah, he balled out, man. For real. Yeah, shout out to him, though, man. That was a hell of a game, dog. Straight up. Yeah. Oh, and yo, Louisville, 6 turnovers in the third quarter.
They had 9 in the whole game. Man.
3 pick sixes in the third quarter. Bro, what the hell happened to Wake Forest?
Like I saw that, right, and I went back and watched it, and it was like a video game. You know how in Madden or in college football you used to make all the players on your team 100 and play against the computer on easy. That's what that third quarter looked like.
Like they were trying to lose.
Yeah.
Bro, how the hell you throw 3 pick sixes in 1 quarter? Are you kidding me?
Most dudes don't even throw 3 pick sixes in a whole career.
3 of them in 1 quarter, dog. 6 turnovers total, though, in 1 quarter? Man, I would have lost my mind, bro, if I was coaching them.
I lost my mind because that third quarter took like 2 hours to play.
I'm like, hey, look, Louisville offense, like, well, hey, it is what it is. Man, shout out to Louisville defense. Jeez. Yeah, man. But so yeah, man, that's what we got this weekend for the NCAAs as far as football goes. Man. And what y'all real quick, Ole Miss, what y'all think about them? Their running game sick.
Yeah, they better than LSU.
even
No,
though
they got 2 houses in the backfield.
Yes, it's Jenkins and Zach, man.
Man, I wish you could have got it, Jenkins.
And UGA has Zach. I don't know what happened. It didn't work out, but he doing his thing, boy.
Both of them, man. Yeah, Lane got that running game locked in.
And Jenkins a freshman.
Yeah.
Only thing is, like Lane gonna Lane. So
yeah, Lane get the wide.
To go for it on 4th down 10 times.
He gonna go for it on 4th down from his own 20.
Bro, it don't even be manageable ones. It'd be like fourth and 8.
4th and 16 on his own 20.
Hey, bro, what you doing? Like, dog, you got 13 minutes left to go in the dang old first quarter, dog. Chill out, man. Yeah, Lane be tripping. So, okay. Texas A&M, where they at, man? What's up with them?
I mean, what else can you say?
They were supposed to be challenging for the West, supposed to be the 3rd best team in the SEC, period.
Not why Jimbo's still offensive coordinator and that.
Is that the issue?
Yeah, man, that's the issue.
What do they really have besides A-Chain?
Well, they lost the receiver.
I get that.
Homeboy. What's his name? What's the receiver name?
I don't even remember. But
I forgot his name.
He a beast, though.
They didn't have no quarterback, bro.
That was the issue.
They had, what's his name?
The one with the
Haynes-
Auburn.
Haynes
Yeah.
King.
Yeah. Like,
No, Calzada.
Calzada, the one with the Auburn.
Yeah.
Because they was forcing King in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Calzada, the one won the game against Bama.
But that's all he did, though. He didn't do
Hey,
nothing else after that.
hey, man, that's a hell of a did. I'd have brought him back and see what's up with him. He beat them.
I
Yeah.
really think it's the offensive coordinator thing, Kevin, because they definitely had the players last season, and they had better than a 3-5 record players, don't you think?
Yeah.
Marcel.
I mean, they're a talented team, bro. They just, I don't know. I mean, is Jimbo just not that good of a coach or whatever? Or we just think he that good because he won a championship? Was that really just?
I really think it is.
Jameis
Kevin.
being that good, or
I think it is, Kevin. It has to be, because what has he done since winning that national championship in 2013?
Well, in all fairness, they did win like 30 games in a row, so it wasn't just the championship.
But it was all with Jameis, though, right?
Yeah.
Marcel.
What has he done after Jameis?
Marcel.
Exactly.
Because they still hold a record for like most wins in a row, don't?
Uh-huh.
Or did somebody else break it?
Did Clemson
break it? Clemson might have broke it.
I think they might have.
Either way, like that's Jimbo ain't really done nothing since Florida State and Jameson.
To a team that's in the SEC East, to a team that's now.
Yeah, hello, Mike.
Mike doing it.
Marcel was in there on the couch.
So he was on first take.
That did sound like it was produced, didn't it?
Yeah, it sounded like you in that debate with Stephen A. Smith.
Hello. Wow.
Mike, what you doing over there, Mike?
Oh nah,
Like he's undisputed.
I hit the play on the old joint. It was pulled up. I had to play on here instead of mute. My bad.
Oh, man. But nah, what we was talking about was, is Jimbo really not that good of a coach? Is he still riding that wave from Jameis and winning that championship? Or what? Because what has he done since? It's almost like I compare him to Doc Rivers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody look at Doc as such a great coach.
Mm-hmm.
But other than winning that championship with Boston, what has he really done?
Right.
And I don't mean to diminish that, because that's something.
Absolutely. And I get what you're saying, though.
Is that more because you had the talent and the players? Can you actually go to another program and build it, because it's not looking like it?
See, I think what y'all saying is like, and I feel what y'all saying, like not diminishing your championship, because that's definitely a championship. But it seems like when you get into another situation, it's blunders.
Especially when you got the talent.
So like if
you ain't got the tools.
If you take Ty Lue, for instance, it's like he kept on keeping on. You know what I'm saying? Like, who would have thought the Clippers would have done what they did last year without their two best players? You know what I'm saying? So I get what y'all saying. Like Larry Brown. Everywhere Larry Brown went, he won. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what y'all mean when y'all say that. And it's funny that y'all did bring that up, because the other day I was thinking about Jimbo Fisher. You know what started to be the issue at Florida State right before he left?
What was that?
Think about it. Same issue we having now. Offensive line. Remember how bad the offensive line got at Florida State right before he left?
Got what's his name? Killed Francois or whatever.
Right.
When he the coach then?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then think about now the issue at A&M. The offensive line.
Yeah.
Like, that's a commonality. I don't know what the issue is, but it just seemed like that kind of followed them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. You could be right. I mean, because they got guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
It got to be coaching. I mean, it can't be nothing else but that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, hey, they got him $100 million contract, right? So they stuck with him.
Hondo.
They stuck with him.
I go out there and lose like hell too. Loud.
What y'all want to fire me? No, I want to check. Wire it to me.
Man,
all 85 million.
Hey man, listen, buy me another ranch. Whew.
85 million.
That's a lot of money, brother. Dude. That's a lot of money. But no, I just wanted to ask, you know, about that. Cause they just every year though, it's the hype train, and I ain't found out why yet.
Because they recruit.
Yeah.
Because they rank highly in the recruitment rankings every year, and they know it pans out. They don't develop.
Mm-hmm. Seem like the usual suspects: Georgia, Bama, Clemson, Ohio State.
Just keep an eye on that transfer portal once that takes them season in. Because
I was thinking about that too, Q.
A lot of them players on that number one recruiting class from last year, 3 of them got suspended already for smoking weed before the game.
And one of those freshmen was committed to UGA and decommitted and went down there.
One of them was silently committed to Bama and went to Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm. So I was thinking about that too, Q. You know what I mean? The way it is now, free agency open up. Hey, them boys be out of there.
I'm glad you called it that because that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. As soon as Kevin said that, I'm like, yeah, you're right, brother. Yeah, what it is. But I just, just was thinking like, man, like they was Hey, didn't what's the name go there and then transfer to TCU? Oh, Kenny Tria.
Yeah, because you remember he had that great first game against against UCLA.
I can't remember who it was. He went crazy.
Then he started trademarking his name.
Kenny Tria. His name was Hill.
Yeah. He had that great first game, and then after that was it. Just that one game.
I mean, literally, he didn't even do nothing at TCU, right?
You never heard from him again.
That was crazy. Man. But yeah, no. I was just, like I said, wanted to, ask about them. It was somebody else. So do y'all think TCU, what y'all think? They're gonna make some noise? They still gotta play Texas though.
Nah, it's a team like this every year, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a team this
Cincinnati.
Yeah, well, they actually broke through and made it. I mean, I think it's just scenario just played out in their favor and actually made it to the college football playoff. But
did they score?
I forget what the score was,
but my boy set a record for rushing yards in that game.
Yeah. Leroy Hood.
So no, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. It's a team like that every year, right? Like it used to happen to who was it? Central Florida every year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like where that team is just going undefeated and they're left out and all that. Like it's a team like that every year.
Yeah.
Cincinnati actually broke through last year. That was actually surprising. But at the end of the day, they still showed that there is levels to this.
Well, UCF, they claim they daddy. Remember what?
Yeah, but like I said, they.
I feel
even if it gets to the point where we think they deserve to get in, do you really think they're gonna beat Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State?
Bro, Dory Noka had them 3.
That don't even matter.
Over UGA, over
that's
everybody.
Wishful thinking. That's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
That team just want to be different too.
Yeah, that one was like
because at the end of the day, this is all of the teams that win a national championship every year. The common denominator is they recruit at a very high level.
yeah.
TCU
No doubt.
don't recruit at the same level that they do. At the end of the day,
Like Daniel Tomlinson ain't walking through that door.
It just ain't. They just not on that level, bro. That's what it comes down to. Like even if they make the college football playoff, like we know how it's gonna end.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. All right. So, I guess we get our popcorn or not, since y'all say it's gonna be comfortable. And what was the other one? Easy. All right.
Everybody gonna be disappointed after Saturday night because they're gonna expect these two epic games and it's gonna be two bludgeonings.
Bludgeoning.
I hope. Listen, brother, I hope. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you. I really do. So